use a good many whirligigs. He didn't think his wife would like their lawn studded with whirligigs. Plus, there's something that works on batteries that you stick in the ground. Only thing is, I'd have to order it special, which takes 6 weeks, and by then, they'd probably be gone anyway. Right, said Dora, clamping the phone between her left ear and shoulder while bagging seed corn. He queried Percy Mosley, longtime proprietor of the Main Street Grill. What can you do to get rid of moles? Percy labeled this a dumb question. Catch 'em by the tail and bite their heads off is what I do. On his way to the post office, he met Jean Bolick leaving the annual sale on boiled wool items at the Irish woolen shop. Jean's brain tumor, inoperable because of its location near the brain stem, had caused him to teeter as he walked, a sight Father Tim did not relish seeing in his old friend and parishioner. "Look here," Jean held up a parcel. "Cardigan sweater with leather buttons, 50% off. And another 20% today only. Better get in there while the getting's good." "No thanks. The Busy Fingers crowd in Whitecap knitted me a cardigan that will outlast the Sphinx. Tell me, buddy, do you know anything about getting rid of moles?" "Moles? My daddy always hollered in their holes, and they took off every which way." "What did he say when he hollered?" Jean cleared his throat, tilted toward Father Tim's right ear, and repeated the short but fervent litany. "My goodness," said the earnest gardener, blushing to the very roots of what hair he had left. He heard the receiver being crushed against the capacious bosom of his bishop's secretary, and a muffled conversation. He thought it appealingly quaint not to be put on hold and have his ear blasted with music he didn't want to hear in the first place. "Timothy, a blessed Easter to you. And to you, Stuart. I was thinking of you only this morning." "Whatever for? Some interim pulpit assignment in Outer Mongolia?" "No, just thinking that we haven't had a really decent chinwag in, good heavens, since before you went down to Whitecap. An eon, to be precise. Well, a couple of years, anyway." "Come and have lunch with me," suggested his bishop, sounding what? Pensive? Wistful? "I'll do it," he said, decidedly spontaneous after last Sunday's Easter celebration. "I've been meaning to come for a visit. There's something I'd like us to talk over. I may have a crate of moles that must be taken to the country. I can release them on my way to you." "A crate of moles?" "Yes." He didn't want to discuss it further. But he couldn't catch the blasted things. He prodded their tunnels with sticks, a burlap sack at the ready. He shouted into their burrows, repeating what Jean had recommended, though in a low voice. He blew his honorary Mitford Red's coach's whistle. He stomped on the ground like thunder. "I give up," he told his wife, teeth chattering from the cold. He noted the streak of blue watercolor on her chin, a sure sign she was working on her current children's book starring Violet, the real-life white cat who usually resided atop their refrigerator. "But you just started." "Started? I've been working at it a full half hour." 10 minutes max," Cynthia said. "I watched you, and I must say I never heard of getting rid of moles by shouting down their tunnels." He pulled his gloves off his frozen hands and sat on a kitchen stool, disgusted. His dog sprawled at his feet and yawned. "I mean, what were you saying when you shouted?" He had no intention of telling her. "If you still want them caught and crated up, you do the catching and crating, and I'll haul them to the country. A fair division of labor." He was sick of the whole business. Cynthia glared at him as if she were his